Hello, Booktube, and welcome to another weekly reading vlog, or as I really should retitle these, the check-in, because it's yet another week where I don't really have any reading to report on, at least nothing of any significance. So this is just me basically saying hi, still alive, just checking in with you. So I continue to be busy. I've been working 7 days a week, but I've freed up some time now. I'm only working mornings on Saturdays, and I'm only working afternoons on Sundays. So that means Saturday afternoon and Sunday morning is now free, kind of, except I still have two kids. 9-month-old and a 3-year-old, so they are at an age where they require a lot of attention. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Instead of I wasn't actually at work Saturday afternoon and Sunday morning, but I felt more tired helping my wife take care of the kids than I had been if I had gone to work. So I didn't really get any extra reading done. I did finally get a video done, video review done of the Iliad, which I finished back in July, but have just never gotten around to making a video review of. So I did that on Saturday night, and then I finished up my written review on Sunday morning. If you check out the video review of the Iliad, I've left a link to my written review in that. So that's finally done. I'm now caught up on all my reviews of all the books I've finished. Unfortunately, it wasn't a particularly good review. So yeah, I mean, this is what happens. I didn't have any time. The best time for me to film stuff would be early afternoon. Not too early in the morning, but early afternoons. I've had a couple cups of coffee. I'm kind of at the peak of my energy, and it's before I start to get tired out by the day. Unfortunately, the way my schedule works, I didn't have time to film this in the early afternoon. So I ended up filming the video at 10 o'clock at night, which is late for me because I've been waking up early every morning. So 10 o'clock feels very late. And I was tired, and I knew I was going to feel tired on the camera, but I wanted to get the video done, and it seemed perfect because I didn't have to wake up for anything on Sunday. So I mean, I never quite know what to do at these times because, if it was the early afternoon or something, I would drink a bunch of coffee or energy drinks or something like that. But obviously, I don't want to do that right before bed, and I was filming this video right before bed. So I got some chocolate and Coca-Cola, and I figured there's some caffeine in the Coca-Cola, but not a lot. Chocolate has some properties, right? Some caffeine in chocolate, some sugar highs, and I ate that. I'm not the healthiest way to do Booktube, but was hoping to get through on the sugar high. And then I just rambled about the Iliad for an hour. Rambling for an hour is what I usually do on this channel. Brevity is not my strong point. And because I film stuff without being scripted, it sometimes takes a while to say stuff. But yeah, the end of that hour, I was feeling it. My voice was really dry. I needed it. Case in point, needed a glass of water, but I had finished all my water. My eyes were feeling really dry. I wear contacts, and maybe you contact wearers out there will know the feeling. I could feel the contacts getting irritated. So by the end of that video, I said, look, there's a lot more to say here, but it's been an hour, and I'm just tired, and I'm just going to finish here. So not my best video, but the way I look at it is, there are so many videos on YouTube about the Iliad anyways, that not many people are going to watch my video. So if my video is not good, small loss. I already had one person comment that they watched the whole thing. William from William's Library. I'll link to his channel down below. So thank you, sir, for the comment and for watching the whole thing. Although, William and everyone else, please never feel obligated to watch the whole thing. My style of Booktube is I just turn on the camera and I ramble, and it's as much it's as much an outlet for me as it is. It's not edited. It's not always crafted with the idea of audience enjoyment being foremost in mind. The foremost in mind is just an outlet for me. So, don't feel, please don't feel obligated. Even if we're Booktube buddies, you don't need to watch the whole thing. If I become tiresome at any point, just watch the first 10 or 15 minutes. Leave a comment. That's fine. But if you did enjoy watching the whole thing, then thank you, sir, and thank you for the comment. Anyways, I'm rambling once again, and I should get this video finished because, once again, it's late and I need to get to bed. So I'm continuing to work on the Wayfarer Redemption. I read, 30 or 40 pages this week. I'll put it in the description once I do the math. I say this every week, but it's really hard to talk about what I read in each particular week without kind of going into the whole plot and world building of this fantasy novel. So I'll just say I enjoyed it and leave it at that. The Flash Gordon comics, I actually had a couple afternoons at school where I had some reading time and made some progress on this. Still have a ways to go, but I am really enjoying these comics. Flash Gordon. I've never read Flash Gordon before, but it is a lot of fun. I'll have a lot of positive things to say about this when I eventually finish it. Tintin in the Prisoners of the Sun, I don't think I made any progress on it this week. But I'm really only like 10 pages from the end. Less than 10 pages. So I should really just try and finish it up one night and then just do a quick review of it if I can. And that's all for this week. Except the Booktube videos I've watched this week. I'm not going to talk about them on this video because I'm going to wrap things up here. But I will link to them down below. Those are all the Booktube videos I watched this week. My little This Week in Booktube. So feel free to check out any of those videos. And yes, I will finish up here.